Straight ahead on 12 News, a fall for the record books.
Extremely interesting year. Phenomenal summer and fall, really.
And why some believe it may continue into winter. Plus, a key connection, see what bikers and runners have to look forward to. But first, small town, big school spirit.
They're going to win. They can do nothing but.
Osseo stands behind their team. 12 News starts right now. And hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. There is nothing but excitement today in Osseo.
For the first time in almost 30 years, the football team is playing for a state championship. The town sent them off with high spirits on Friday morning.
I think these boys might give me something special to watch tonight. Let's give them a hand right here.
It's before 8 o'clock Friday morning. And no one in this crowd needs that extra cup of coffee.
I'm an old Cooper boy, Armstrong-Robbinsdale friends. Never seen school spirit like this school does.
Osseo's spirit is indisputable.
Let's go Orioles!
Today, that spirit spilled into the streets. A small but equally excited group of parents and fans lined the way out of town. And buses full of players got an escort from the mayor, police, and fire department. Downtown businesses had orange signs, and fans did too.
I just thought it was good for the town to support the school. And it's been so long since Osseo's been at the Prep Bowl, and I don't know any of the kids, but I'm so excited for them.
As the small town sent their team off with high hopes.
They're going to win. They can do nothing but. They've got the spirit, they've got the desire.
A big Osseo crowd will be attending the game.
Osseo!
Why are they going to win?
Because my dad's the head coach.
But on the front lines of spirit at the school,
every Friday is Spirit Day. Go Osseo!
The excitement continues to grow.
Kids are all pumped up. The lunchroom is packed with kids. They're all wanting to buy the Osseo gear for the games tonight, so they are really excited.
In hopes it will carry on with state champions back in school on Monday.
Will be a good day Monday.
Friday night's big game caused Osseo to postpone the opening night of the school musical.
So this is our farm at the very beginning when Dorothy's still in Kansas, and she's just having fun dreaming about what's on the other side of the rainbow.
The stage is set for a musical production of The Wizard of Oz in the auditorium at the high school. But staff made the decision to delay the production so the Department of Arts could go support athletics.
Last Thursday when the team won the tournament, we decided that as a whole staff that we just needed to move it. We needed to make sure that our students could go support that, that there's moments in life that supersede what we're doing, and we need to be flexible.
A special performance has also been set for next Thursday at 2:30. A special section will be set aside for the football team and staff to see the show for free. You can see The Wizard of Oz this weekend on Saturday night and Sunday afternoon, as well as 3 performance times next week. What a fall it has been. The thermometer dropped to 32 degrees overnight, the first freezing temperature in this month.
It's also the latest date into November with a 32-degree or lower reading since 1924. Eric Nelson has more on this mild fall.
Well, the frost is on the pumpkin and the goose has gone to fly.
Not this year.
Looks like it's going to be milder than what we're used to.
It has been a balmy autumn in Minnesota.
I mean, it's amazing. It'll be almost mid-November and nothing in the 20s. Usually we have some 20s in October.
No need for the birds to fly south just yet. Geese are soaking up the sun-drenched days, open water, and green grass. And dogs are getting even longer walks.
Oh, it's just been glorious.
Ice and snow are just a rumor in Minnesota.
Extremely interesting year. Phenomenal summer and fall. Really, I don't remember one this nice that many months.
New Hope weather watcher Steve Reckers doesn't play outdoor tennis too often in November.
Sun is out, courts are dry, and the nets are still up, so we're happy about that.
But 2015 is not the norm. Reckers believes this has the potential to be a historically warm winter.
It's getting to that point.
I think it raises havoc with a lot of the animals. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy it, that's for sure. You don't have a choice. It is what it is.
Besides, 1 year ago this week, Minnesota was a winter wonderland after getting socked with a few inches of snow.
If you like mild weather, I've got good news for you. This cold snap is going to end quickly. The forecast for Saturday and Sunday calls for temps in the mid to upper 50s. I'm Eric Nelson, Channel 12 News.
New Hope weather watcher Steve Reckers believes that because of El Nino, Minnesota will continue to experience above average temperatures and probably even get less snow than normal.
By this time next year, runners and bikers will be able to enjoy nature on a trail going through New Hope and Crystal. Design work is nearing completion for the Bassett Creek Trail. The trail will be a couple of miles long, extending from Boone and 36th Avenues in New Hope east to Welcome and 32nd Avenues in Crystal. It will serve as a key connection between French Regional Park in Plymouth and Theodore Wirth Park in Golden Valley.
We built a lot of trails further west in the Hennepin County. Now we're starting to be able to connect them to the inner ring suburbs. You know, Bassett Creek is going to be an important leg of that.
Construction is scheduled to begin in the spring and be completed by next fall.
Just how hard is it to find skilled workers? One state expert told local employers today that a smaller workforce will limit economic growth in Minnesota for the next 15 years.
We're going to have to look under, you know, every rock and in every cranny here to find workers.
Minnesota's Director of Labor Market Information told Twin West Chamber members that more workers will retire than new workers looking for jobs. Steve Hines says that's already challenging businesses that are looking to hire people. He suggests making changes to keep older workers on the job longer.
Looking at flexibility, changing work conditions and responsibilities, making the financial incentives attractive to retaining that older workforce. Those kinds of things I think are going to be crucial.
A Twin West survey found 57% of businesses say they get few applicants for job openings. 30% say applicants they do get can't meet the skill requirements, and only 13% say they get enough job applicants with the correct skills.
A Plymouth man has pleaded guilty to drugging one of his daughter's friends and then sexually assaulting her. 53-year-old Michael Cameron pleaded guilty to fourth-degree criminal sexual conduct. He admitted grinding up sleeping pills and mixing them in frosting that was served to the 20-year-old victim who was invited by his daughter to a sleepover. Under a plea agreement, Cameron will serve 4 months in the workhouse and then be on probation for 10 years. Coming up, a Brooklyn Park nonprofit plans a fundraiser to help homeless youth.
And then later in sports, it is a successful home opener for the Armstrong-Cooper girls hockey team.
But first, sunshine is in the AccuWeather forecast for this weekend. Welcome back, everyone. Give to the Max Day provided a big boost to local charities this year. 4 of the top 6 charities for donations Thursday had ties to the Northwest Metro. Second Harvest Heartland, which has its West Metro headquarters in Golden Valley, raised more than $350,000, second among all charities. The Animal Humane Society was 4th place, followed by Plymouth-based Interfaith Outreach and Community Partners and Feed My Starving Children. In all, Minnesota nonprofits brought in more than $18 million, just short of last year's record fundraising mark. If you weren't able to help out any local charities during Give to the Max Day on Thursday, you'll have another opportunity to do so tonight in Brooklyn Park.
A benefit concert is taking place for the Brooklyn Avenues Youth Homeless Shelter, and Delane Cleveland joins us now with more on that. Delane?
Yeah, Mike and Shannon, Brooklyn Avenues opened in Brooklyn Park back in February, and in just its first 6 months of operation, it served more than 70 young people, fulfilling a critical need in the northwest suburbs.
I think a lot of people assume that youth homelessness is a urban problem, a downtown Minneapolis problem. What they don't know is that there are homeless youth in every city in the suburbs.
The teenagers staying at Brooklyn Avenues receive meals, a private bedroom, counseling, and life training skills. But providing these services comes at a cost. The shelter's annual budget is about $750,000. That's why they're organizing a benefit concert featuring gospel singer Robert Robinson at Discover Church in Brooklyn Park at 7 tonight.
Every dollar counts in supporting the youth who are experiencing homelessness in the northwest suburbs. Last year, we raised about $14,000. The organizers are hoping to double that this year.
Well, last year, more than 700 people came out for the first Brooklyn Avenues benefit concert. The event is free, but they are asking people to donate whatever they can if they attend. The event itself will be hosted by none other than Dave Kaiser of Channel 12. Mike and Shannon?
All right, thank you. Good music and a good cause.
Definitely.
Coming up, a tale as old as time is on stage this weekend in Plymouth.
But first in sports, hear from a former Osseo football player who was part of a championship team of the past. John Jacobson has that and more when we come back.
Well, we saw it earlier. You can really feel the excitement in Osseo for the big game. And a lot of people can't even remember the last time they were there, but some people can.
Some people can remember the last time they were there, and then the only time they won a championship. You got to go way back. Osseo's trip to the Prep Bowl tonight is the program's first since 1986, when the Orioles finished as state runner-up to Apple Valley. Now, if they win, it would be their first official state title. But before the playoff system came to be in 1972, state football champions were decided on by sports writers, like college football used to be. In 1970, the Orioles football team was voted #1 in the state at the end of the season, claiming the title of mythical state champion. Longtime Maple Grove coach and athletic director Ron Zuffy now works part-time at Osseo. He was a member of that 1970 team, playing for Hall of Fame coach John Hanson. He remembers that season fondly.
We played for John Hanson, who was legendary here, and we ran the football. We pretty much had like 7 plays and 4 pass plays, and that's what we did. But it's very similar to this year's team. We had some gifted athletes at running back, a gifted quarterback, and it was just a great team chemistry, team atmosphere here. Well, we kind of knew if we won out one night, it was like the 5th game of the year, we were rated 3rd, and the 2 top teams got beat in the same night, and we all kind of went, we're going to be #1 next week, and we were. And we just won out, and that's how it ended up.
Ron is still active in football. He is one of the assistant coaches for the St. Michael Albertville football team, which plays in the Class 5A title game Saturday afternoon. Maple Grove baseball coach Darby Carlson is also a coach on that staff. The top 4 seeds in each class of the state volleyball tournament advanced to the semifinals. That included Champlin Park, the #3 seed in Class 3A. Rebels face 2nd-seeded Eagan in the semis Friday morning. First set, Sydney Hilly with a back set to Allie Miller and an 8-6 Rebels lead after that point. Champlin Park had 2 set points but couldn't close it out. Ann Wong's kill helps the Wildcats win the first set 27-25. Coach Kathy Gillen sees your Eagan team fall behind again in set 2. Izzy Ashburn with the serve. Eagan's return off the tape and out. Rebels lead 18-14. But again, Eagan comes back. Kennedy Orr back set to her sister Bree Orr for the kill. Eagan again survives 2 set points from the Rebels to win and go up 2-0. Sydney Hilly did her best to keep the Rebels in it. She notched a match-high 29 kills as Champlin Park won the 3rd set, but they lose the 4th. Eagan advances to the final. Rebels will meet Roseville area for 3rd place Saturday at 3 o'clock. Like Champlin Park, Heritage Christian Academy of Maple Grove advanced to the semifinals of the state volleyball tournament in Class A. The Eagles ran into defending champion Bethlehem Academy and lost in 3 sets this afternoon, 25-11, 25-17, and 25-19. Heritage will play in the 3rd place match Saturday morning at 11. After a 1-goal loss to Rogers in the season opener, the Armstrong-Cooper girls hockey team has come back with 2 wins. AC in white against Rosemount Thursday evening at New Hope. Kenzie Malone from behind the net to Jessica Halverson fakes a defender and puts the shot away. 1-0 Wings in their home opener. Up 2-0, Halverson wins the stick battle, puts a great move on the D, and then goes top shelf to score a great goal here. Armstrong-Cooper is up 3-0 after a period. Ahead to the 3rd on a power play. Haley Hansen's shot hits traffic, but Bella Reeves sticks with it to knock the rebound in, and it's 4-0 Wings. And here's a defenseman's nightmare, a pocket picked at center ice by Ana Aguado, who goes in alone to score on the breakaway to make it 5-0 Armstrong-Cooper. Reeve takes it to the front of the net. Nice save, but Aguado tucks the rebound in, and Armstrong-Cooper improves to 2-1 on the season with a 6-1 win over Rosemount. As the fall season winds down, we'll be recognizing the top local performers in several sports in our Sports Jam all-area teams. This coming Monday through Wednesday, Jay Wilcox and I will name the Sports Jam boys and girls soccer teams. Then the following week, November 23rd through the 25th, it's the football offense and defense and volleyball teams. It's on our Sports Jam show Monday through Wednesday, 3:30, 6:30, and 9:30 p.m. each of the next 2 weeks. Good luck to Osseo tonight in the Prep Bowl.
I know, we're all cheering for him. Thanks, John. Still ahead, Wayzata puts its own spin on one of the most popular high school musicals.
We'll be right back. Wayzata High School is bringing Disney's Beauty and the Beast to the stage as they kick off their fall season.
Neil Persley has a preview in today's Weekend Showcase.
So set an intention for yourself for this dress rehearsal of what you want the process to be for you, of how you can add to this show in some way.
Director Sonia Gecker is coach, critic, and cheerleader for this talented group of Wayzata students, bringing a visually stunning Beauty and the Beast to life on stage.
The actors, the crew, and our student musicians are some of the most professional students that I've worked with in my 11 years as a theater educator.
The Disney animated version of the story hit the screen in 1991, and the Broadway musical version debuted in 1994. So today's students have grown up with the songs and visuals as ancient history, and many have performed the play before.
We found a way, I think, to tackle a show that students have done before and that they're familiar with, but with more complexity and with more depth.
Senior Sam Sanderson plays the ever-popular Lumiere.
I've played Lumiere before. This is actually my third time doing Beauty and the Beast. Lumiere is a very physical character, and Be Our Guest is very much a show-stopping number. It's just such a fun show. It's such a fun story. The music is so fun. The dancing is so fun. I think families are going to really enjoy that.
Wayzata's production of Beauty and the Beast is rated GT for a good time for the whole family. For Weekend Showcase, I'm Neil Persley, 12 News.
At Wayzata High School runs now through next Saturday. I love it when Neil Persley gives us a rating there. GT for good time.
I wonder what his rating scale is. I like GT, though.
I do. I like it, and I think he's right there. That's all the time we have for now. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
We'll see you back here Monday beginning at 4. Have a great weekend.